Wally. Gonna talk about Wally. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Wally. Talking about Wally. Oh man, I've been waiting so long to do this particular video. And now I finally get a chance to actually make it happen. Today we're going to talk about Wally DM. Once everything is rolling along and working the way it's supposed to be. It has been, I've planned to do this for such a long time, and now that I'm finally getting a chance to actually do it, I'm actually a bit surprised. I honestly didn't know that I would be able to do this, get it clearly down on paper so I had something to talk about. How's it going, Joseph? So this is going to be fairly quick. What I'm going to go do is just talk about the channel, show you a bit of the channel, and then look, by all means, you know, as usual, put your comments or your questions or your feedback in the chat box during the live stream, and I will answer things and respond near the end once I've done the presentation initially. Okay, so let us fire it up and get started. Hi, welcome to How to D&D. My name is Fred Wheeler, and today I want to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, but actually what I'm really going to do is do a YouTube channel spotlight, and I want to talk about a really cool channel called Wally DM. Now, Wally DM focuses on homebrew Dungeons and Dragons puzzles, quest ideas, DM tips, and he's also been delving into monster lore. The big focus for this channel, I feel, has always been the Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder puzzles that he does, and they are really, really awesome. So what I thought I would do is I would show you very quickly what his channel is like, because it's one of the best channels I've seen out there, and it's also incredibly unique. As I said, what makes Wally DM stand out is Nick's fantastic puzzle videos. Nick is also an incredibly nice and friendly guy. If you've never actually spoken with him, either via social media or any other way, he is a really nice guy to interact with. Now, Nick has been making videos since about 2016, but he's become far more prolific in 2017, and I've seen a different shift in how he releases his videos for 2018. So Wally DM releases about one video every week, although, as I said, just recently I've seen him increase his release schedule. So you'll probably see more than one video every week now with 2018. Wally has really well thought out video content, and what makes this channel so unique is the fact that it provides real encounters for Dungeon Masters who can essentially take his content and drop it into their own game. It's really well laid out. All of the sections that you would expect to see have been developed. So his About section has all the information you would require. What I really like though about a channel is when it has a fantastic playlist. And what he's done, he's organized all his videos in his playlist so they're easy to find. And that's really quite important, because if you're looking for a particular subject, like the thing that you want to focus on is his puzzles, then you can find them easily. If you're more interested in the character creation stuff, then you can find that. If you're more interested in the Dungeon Master tips that he provides, then you'll go to that section. If you want to talk see him talking about monsters, then he has a spotlight playlist for that as well. What has just recently started to come out is the Pathfinder or Dungeons and Dragons plot hooks and D&D quest ideas, which honestly I think are absolutely fantastic, a great development on his channel. Now, he's got quite a few videos here, not a huge number, certainly it's not heading into the hundreds, but most of his videos, if you have a look through here, are ranging from about 5 minutes through to about 15 minutes. And I would say on average most of his videos run shy of about 10 minutes, maybe slightly more than 10 minutes or a little bit under 10 minutes. Which there's nothing wrong with that. It's honestly fine. It's a good length for any kind of video. What I really like about his puzzle videos, and he's got lots of them, there is always a story attached to completing the puzzles. And there are options and suggested ways of connecting it to your own adventure. so that you can drop it in easily. There's also a huge focus on his channel on tactile puzzles, where the characters have to actually go and do something. They don't just get a player handout with a set of symbols or a code that they have to figure out. No, it's not like that. They're going to have to do something with their character to progress this puzzle and progress the story. Now, he uses maps. Now, you guys know how I feel about maps. I use a lot of maps myself. He uses a writable mat and pens, lays it out, draws it all out so you can see everything, so it makes it easy to visualize. He uses miniatures. There's a heavy focus on this, and this is obviously to make sure you can visualize the puzzle, because a lot of his puzzles, as I say, are very tactile. They're very much not just written puzzles that you would normally get from any kind of other puzzle book. He uses a lot of props. I think he's used just about everything under the sun. Maybe not the kitchen sink, but close to. He uses terrain. He uses cards that he's made. Sometimes cards that are already pre-made, but sometimes cards that are essentially made by him, custom made. He uses player handouts also, and these are often found in his videos regarding his puzzles. This is what I like so much about his puzzle videos. They clearly explain, there are clear instructions on how to run the puzzle and how it works. He always gives multiple elements. There's not just one action you have to perform. You actually have to perform multiple elements or actions to complete the puzzle. So they're not dead simple. They are actually involved enough that they're going to have to think. Your players will be sitting there having to figure out stuff. But what he does too, and does so well, is he offers suggestions and multiple solutions to the puzzles that he provides, so the players can at least figure it out. He's not trying to make it impossible for them to figure out. He's not trying to set it up so they just make a dice roll to figure out the answer to a puzzle. No, it's not like that. It has a very advanced Dungeons and Dragons feel to it, which is why I think this channel deserves to grow a lot faster than it has, and it has been growing pretty quick. Now, there has been a development just recently. I don't know how often he's been doing this, but one of the videos here, it's called D&D Plot Hooks and D&D Quest Ideas, and it's called The Fisherman. And there's a whole bunch of these. He's released about 6 so far. He's done them sort of in a block, and they're really, really awesome. They deserve your time watching them. They're not incredibly long, so they really are fantastic. Now, I know you're going to say, he's a featured channel on your channel, Fred, so why would I go and watch this? Well, there's a reason why he's featured on my channel. It's because we get along so well. It's because his content is so unique and different to what you find on YouTube, and because he offers something that, one, I don't, and a lot of other channels don't either. I really feel like he's got himself a really nice niche, and he does it really well. So that's why I wanted to do the spotlight on his channel, because he does deserve it. Now, if you found this video helpful or informative, please share and like the video. But also, once you've finished watching this video, go and watch some of his videos on his channel, because help support him. And if you like this sort of content, I will do more spotlights on YouTube channels that deal with Dungeons and Dragons and roleplay games, but probably more Dungeons and Dragons. Please hit the subscribe button on my channel and the bell button to get notified when I do a live stream, which I do quite often. And that is going to be really helpful to me. Okay, you'll get notified when I go live, and you'll be notified when I publish a new video. And also, while you're doing that, go to his channel, watch some of his videos, and then subscribe to Wally DM, because he is worth watching. On top of that, if you want to support my channel, then hey, watch more of my videos and watch more of Wally's videos. And really, this is supposed to be more about Wally. I would suggest straight after this, go and check out that channel, watch some of his videos. They're really, really good. Take some notes. I find myself having to re-watch his videos a few times just so I know exactly what's going on, but a really good resource. He does all the hard work, all the hard lifting. Okay, so if you want to support both Wally or myself, watching our videos is one way, but down in the description you'll find affiliate links for my website, for my channel. So you buy stuff online, I get a small commission, and you pay exactly the same price. Now, Wally hasn't associated himself with an affiliate marketer yet, but give me time and I will convince him, and so you'll be able to help support him by hopefully buying stuff online and he getting a small commission. I'm still working on him. I'm trying to work on get him to go live. He doesn't want to go live, but if I can get him going live, I think you're going to see an expansion of this channel in a way you've never seen before. Okay, so if you have questions, start asking those questions down in the comments section or in the chat box, because we are live, so that's the best place to do it, right? And hey, till next time, keep rolling those 20s. Okay, all right. It should be that we're wrapping up basically what's going on here. It's going to just transfer over. I didn't really want you to see OBS. Okay, so Joseph, what have you got here? Do have any notes for the Lost Mines of Phandelver? Yes, I do have notes for the Lost Mine of Phandelver, Joseph. Do you want them? I did actually talk about them as I was sorting through my maps, so I can grab those notes. It's just I think the weakest part was the starting off for Lost Mine of Phandelver, so I'll upload them to the Dungeons & Dragons Facebook group. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, but I upload images and files and a whole bunch of other things onto the How to D&D Facebook group. You can join that, not a problem. How's it going? Is it Bestel Langbro. Yeah, how's it going? Minnesota. I'm in New Zealand. Hopefully you guys found this useful. You're welcome, Joseph. What I'll do is I will upload that file once I find it straight after this video comes offline. It will go public again once YouTube processes the video, and then you'll be able to watch it again if you missed anything. Okay, well, I think that's a good point to stop. There's no more questions. Nobody's got any feedback. Does anybody actually watch Wally DM? Because I know I do. I've been watching his channel for quite a while now. Certainly since about, I would say 2016, when he first started out, when his first videos started popping up. I was watching them because they were, the thumbnails always were drawing me. I was like, okay, so it's an interesting, it's got a grid there, he's got some graphics, and see, I didn't really do thumbnails, and he did such a great job of it. He's done a revamp of his channel just recently. He's got a new banner, and he's obviously got some nice artwork up there as well. Okay, I'm going to sign off here. I think this is a good point to stop. Everybody who joined me for today, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And as I said, go and check out his channel. It's worth going and checking out.